Sabalenka meets a match friendly in Navarro as Team Nigeria continue to shine in Ghana. And in football, the final last 16 fixtures in the UEFA Champions League see Atletico Madrid triumph on penalty and Borussia Dortmund to the next phase in style. Good morning and welcome to another exciting edition of Sports Trip. I am Olujimi Dare-Ogun saying welcome to the show. And so we'll begin with tennis where world number 2 Arina Sabalenka fell to a surprise defeat by American Emma Navarro in the fourth set of the Indian Wells. Sabalenka, who successfully defended the Australian Open title in January, lost 6-3, 3-6, 6-2 to the 23rd seed. The home open was cheered on by the Californian crowd as she reached her first WTA 1000 quarterfinal. Meanwhile, American Totsi Coco Gauff claimed an emphatic 6-love 6-2 win over Belgium's Elise Martins. Playing on her 20th birthday, the 2023 US Open champion wrapped up the first set back in 25 minutes. Martins finally got on board with a brace and held her to level the second set at 2-2, but Gauff regained control and won 4 games in a row to reach the last 8th edition of Indian Wells for a second straight year.
I think I did really well of playing deep in the court and mixing up the pace on her. She can do really well when it's, all the same pace. So I was just trying my best to mix it up. I think the first round was definitely a tough match, and it was, one of those matches to get into. And then the second round was also another tough one, but better than the first. And then today, I think obviously was probably one of my best matches since Australian Open. So really happy that I got through those first 2 and was able to find myself in the tournament.
Both Navarro and Gauff are bidding to become the first American woman to win the Indian Wells since Serena Williams in 2011. Gauff will play 11th seed Daria Kazatstina of Russia or China's Yuan Yu in the semi-finals, while Navarro will face Greek 9th seed Maria Sakkari or Francis Daniel Parry in the men's draw. Norway's 9th seed Kasper Ruud avoided the shock exit with the hard-fought win against French veteran Guillaume Monfils, who fell to a 3-6, 4-6, 6-4 defeat after 2 hours and 27 minutes. Ruud will take on American 9th seed Tommy Paul or Italy's Luca Nadi in the quarterfinals. Now to golf, Remarkable is concerned that fans are losing interest in watching golf because of the current fragmented nature of the men's professional game. The financial pool of LIV Golf has attracted dozens of players to move from the PGA Tour to the fledgling Saudi Arabian-funded circuit. The split means several of the world's best players are not competing at this week's Players Championship in Florida. Quoting McElroy, he says, "I don't think there is a fast solution, but everyone needs to put their feelings and ego aside and figure out a solution where we can bring up best player back week in, week out." End of quote. The Players Championship is celebrating the 50th anniversary this year, but the PGA Tour's $25 million flagship event is missing 2022 winner and reigning major champions Brooks Koepka and John Ram. All the 3 now play on the LIV circuit along the likes of fellow major champions Dustin Johnson, Bryson DeChambeau, and Sergio Garcia. Now to Africa, Nigeria amassed 6 more medals in the weightlifting event at the ongoing 13th African Games in Accra, Ghana on Wednesday. The duo of Desmond Akano and Adebayo Adeyemi won 6 medals comprising of 3 silvers and 3 bronze. Competing in 96 kg, Desmond Akano snatched one at 45 kg and recorded one at 91 in clean and jack to have a total of 336 kg to win a silver and 2 bronze medals. Adeyemi was rewarded with 2 silvers and 1 bronze. He snatched one at 51 kg and recorded one at 90 kg in the clean and jack with a total of 241 kg. Their heroic performance skilled Nigeria's weightlifting medal all to 26 medals, up of 19 gold, 5 silver, and 6 bronze medals. To table tennis, where despite suffering defeat in the final of the African Games in Accra, Ghana, Nigerian table tennis star Ronald Kodri remained the best-ranked African player. The Nigerian international suffered the defeat in the final to Egyptian Omar Hassan, which made it the 3rd consecutive time he will be losing to the North African in the Games. According to the latest ranking released by the International Table Tennis Federation, Aruna is placed 11th in the world ranking, while African champion Hassan is placed 22nd in the world. Aruna will hope to garner more points when the ITTF Open Championship resumes after the African Games. Now to football on the home scene. Super Eagles midfielder Wilfred Ndidi has been linked to a summer move to Turkey Super League and Istanbul giant Galatasaray. Under this current contract with the Foxes expires in June, and there has been no clarity over his future with the club. The Nigerian has made 260 appearances for City since joining from KRC Ghent in 2017. Ndidi in the summer was subjected to interest from Bayern Munich and Nottingham Forest, but he remained at Leicester to play a key role in Enzo Maresca's side. This season, the Nigerian international has scored 4 goals and assisted 6 in a more advanced role. Now it is reported that Ndidi has attracted interest from Turkish giant Galatasaray. According to eSports, Galatasaray have reignited their interest in the 27-year-old and are planning to take advantage of Ndidi's contract situation at Leicester City. Moving on, according to the update from Italy, Serie A giant AC Milan may likely part ways with Nigerian international Samuel Chukwueze. The Super Eagles winger joined the Rossoneri last summer from the Spanish La Liga giant Villarreal for £25 million. Apart from a decent performance in Champions League. Performance of Chukwueze has been below par in the league. Italian football report expert Petro Mazzara reviewed that the Milan management is not satisfied with the performance of the Nigerian winger. Quoting him, he says, although he had positive performance in the Champions League, his performance in Serie A have been consistently below required level. Internally, no one is happy with what we see from the former Villarreal winger. Now to the Nigerian Premier Football League. Gideon Monday scored the decisive goal as Shooting Stars recorded their first away win of the season, courtesy a 1-0 victory over Doma United at the Pantami Township Stadium on Wednesday. At the Aqua City Stadium, Atlanta ended their barren run following a 2-0 victory over Abia Warriors in the Oriental Derby. Onyekachi Okafor put Atlanta in the 28th minute, while Ikechukwu Mbemene added the second 4 minutes later. In Lafia, Lobby maintained their spot at the summit of the table after a thrilling 3-2 win over Rivers United. Samuel Tiza, Alao Dambani, not forgetting Kubangaso were all the goal scorers for the hosts. Meanwhile, Rivers United get their goals through Kemel Williams and Mark Gibson. For result from the Nigerian Premier Football League, Niger Tornadoes defeated Sporting Lagos by 1-0. Doma United lost out to 3SC by 1-0. Kano Pillars and Rangers settled for a 1-1 draw. Atlanta FC defeated Abia Warriors by 2-0. Lobby Stars defeated Rivers United by 3-2. Kwara United defeated Bayelsa United by 1-0. Remo Stars at home defeated Imba by 1-0. Aqua United defeated Bendel Insurance by 3-1. Not forgetting Plateau United defeating Gombe United by 4-0. Finally, Bala Abubakar has resigned from his position as head coach of Nigerian Premier Football League side Katsina United. The former Niger Tornadoes head coach tendered his resignation after the Chargy Boys matched the 25 defeat to Sunshine Stars in Akure. According to reports, the young tactician decided to walk away due to lack of conducive atmosphere and non-fulfillment of his contractual agreement by the club. In the resignation letter, Bala said, and I quote, "I humbly wish to resign my position as the head coach of Katsina United. This is as a result of lack of conducive atmosphere and non-fulfillment of my contractual agreement. I am grateful for the opportunity and support given to me during my brief stay with the club and wish the team the best of the season." End of quote. Under Abubakar's tutelage, Katsina United recorded 6 wins, 3 draws, and 3 defeats in 12 games. And now to football in Europe, Atletico Madrid dramatically beating Inter Milan on penalties to reach the Champions League quarterfinals and eliminate last season's runner-up. It finished 2-2 on aggregate at the end of extra time after Inter had thrown away a 2-goal advantage. Atletico Madrid goalkeeper Jan Oblak was then the hero, saving penalties from Alexis Sanchez and David Klaassen before Inter's last of Martinez batted the spot kick over as the Spanish side advanced in a thrilling style.
Good run by Nicolo Barella, and Di Marco is in and scores! Well, he's such an important player for Inter Milan, and he's just scored such an important goal for them in the Champions League. Federico Di Marco with a wonderful run, teed up by Barella. He couldn't miss. They lead 1-0 on the night, Inter. Koke, little ball in. Memphis Depay! Simeone's street fighters scrap and claw their way back into the Champions League. Time running out in the Metropolitano, and Memphis Depay strikes to level the last 16 tie. Brilliant penalty, absolutely rockets. Belts it in, that nearly burst. Saved by Oblak. Oh, he saved it, Sommer. And just passed it against Oblak. James Bond. Kelme scores. Now they've got their noses in front. This time 2-2. But the advantage is still with Atletico Madrid. Lautaro Martinez, oh, it's over the bar! It's a horror show! And it's the
Game ended 3-2 on penalty in favor of Atletico Madrid after playing 2-2 on aggregate. In the other game of the night, Borussia Dortmund defeated PSV Eindhoven by 3-2 with goals from Jadon Sancho and Marco Reus. Later tonight in the UEFA Europa League, it's Rangers against Benfica, not forgetting Slava Prague against AC Milan, Villarreal against Valencia, West Ham United against Freiburg, not forgetting Atalanta against Sporting CP, Bayern Leverkusen against Karabakh, Brighton against Roma, Liverpool against Sparta Prague. This is where we call it a wrap on today's edition of Sport Trip. Keep listening to us on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. I am Olujimi Dare-Ogun saying stay sporty, stay healthy.
That was Sports Trip with Olujimi Dare-Ogun.